Plus, collect vintage, beach ball, and other basketball.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was a stirring performance. And welcome to 2K Sports. For Allie, it's all you.
Thanks, BA. Well,
yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Hardin.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Hardin at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And it's Irving in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Booker the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Payton in at the 1. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Now here's Booker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Irving against Crowder. Fires the 3. Hardin can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. To the middle. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Durant. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. And it's Irving missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Nice shot by Hardin.
You know, in the paint, Hardin is a hard cover. He's crafty and tricky and able to find his shot.
Back to Payton. That shot off. Great D that time from Irving. Up top, Durant. Out to Harris. Back to Durant. He takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Griffin against Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Ayton up top. He played a great game against New Orleans.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Durant for 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Payton passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Here's Hardin. And Hardin with the slam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Hardin. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Hardin's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Phoenix calls timeout. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Phoenix making some changes. Šarić checks in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. And Bacon is subbed in for Payton. Now here's Booker. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic.
Blake Griffin. That's his first personal foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Inside, here's Bacon.
Yeah, a really rough opening quarter for them in terms of shooting.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Kevin Durant. Thomas comes in for Harris. McLemore's checked in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Bacon, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Out to the wing. Back to Griffin. Pass to Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Booker to stop the run. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to Thomas. Here's McLemore. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist from Griffin.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Johnson. Good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Nets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Mills with it. Now guarded by Booker. 1:05 left in the first quarter.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Johnson with a bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Mills. Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup.
12 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Booker with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, you know, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. You know, that's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
They can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got T.J. Leaf, Elfrid Payton out there with Devin Booker, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Pass to Bacon. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Mills from the arc. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
And Payton keeps great control of his body. That's a gift in many ways. Just so skilled in how he's able to finish through contact.
Back to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Thomas. No good from outside. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Bacon. Here's Leaf. Here's Bacon. Back to Payton. And the shot by Leaf, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Cash, Mills with the bucket. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
Some changes for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Smith, and it's Crowder in for Bacon. Pass to Payton. And he drives in. Another shot. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got 6.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Irving for 3. Hardin with it. Pass to Irving. Durant inside. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Saric checks in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Payton.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Griffin. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Aldridge has checked in for Kevin Durant. That's good from Hardin.
From six-man his first few years to star player now, Hardin's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Pass to Crowder. Fires from deep. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop. Booker with the defensive effort. Well, Phoenix is shooting 42% in the second quarter. Left side, Johnson. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Johnson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Harris. Aldridge against Saric. Griffin outside. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the shot's good by Irving.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Johnson passes to Booker. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Outside Irving. Back to Hardin. Irving against Booker. And it's Irving off the drive. And here's Griffin outside. Three-pointer, Hardin. So we conclude the first half. It's the Nets. They're up by 11. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 11. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
The energy on defense was disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Irving runs point with Hardin to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Griffin in at the center position. Pass to Harris. Back to Durant. Griffin left side. Stolen by Ayton. Booker against Hardin. And he drains the quick shot.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Launches it. And the Nets miss again.
stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Payton passes to Ayton. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the Slam Dunk Contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Some changes for Phoenix. Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder, and it's Leaf in for Johnson. Smith finds Kaminsky. Pass to Booker. Over Hardin. Hits the front of the rim and out. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
To the inside. And Kaminsky slams it home.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Pass to Harris. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Harris passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And stolen by Irving. Up the floor. Back to Durant. Over Payton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Here's Booker. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Hardin, the pass to Durant. It's good. Off the assist from Hardin. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Right here. Booker goes in. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Harris outside. Booker against Hardin. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. With the drive. And the shot by Leaf, no good.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Durant, the pass to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3-point.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Booker against Hardin. And Booker with the jam.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Outside Durant. For 3. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Phoenix calls timeout. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Harris. McLemore's checked in for James Hardin, and it's Mills in for Irving.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Saric. Durant against Crowder. The three. And the Nets, another three.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Kaminsky. And the bucket is good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Pass to McLemore. Back to Durant. Pulls it in from the elbow. And he nails the jumper.
Assisted.
Durant's got 22.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix with another.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Cameron Johnson out there with Devin Booker, and it's Crowder in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Crowder with it. Durant covering. Tipped away. Pass to Booker. Now here's Johnson. And here's Crowder from the arc. Aldridge pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Crowder outside from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Pass to Claxton. Durant for 3. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Up top, Booker. And the basket is good.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Johnson against Irving. Pass to Claxton. And here's Aldridge. And the shot goes down.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
The 3 is up. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Millsap. And the Nets lead by 21.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Booker, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Irving against Crowder. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Payton's checked in for Saric. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Hardin comes in for Mills. Irving with it. Down low. Durant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Millsap. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Booker finds Johnson. Here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Defended by Hardin. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Harris on the wing. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 9 rebounds now. Hardin into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
Loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defending.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton comes in for Durant, and it's Thomas in for Kyrie Irving. Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, you look at Hardin. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Outside Johnson, pass to Payton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. And Clark Hardin is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Beyond the arc. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Hardin. Hardin's got 3 assists tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
To the left wing. Here's Payton. That's short off the rim. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Pass to Hardin. Now Harris over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
15 foul.
The first free throw is good.
Elfrid Payton is known primarily for his playmaking ability. The way he moves the ball is exactly what you want from your point guard.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Off target from three-point range. Here's Leaf. Here he goes. It's rebounded by McLemore. Here's Claxton. It's off. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Over the next few weeks, for those just jumping
There below is Barclays Center and the Borough. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year.
Now it's ended down to
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup.
Out of bounds.
Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, the talented guard pair of Irving and Hardin in the backcourt. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
And on the drive, Hardin just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here's KD for 3. Doesn't go for him. Dallas with the ball to the inside. And it's sent back by KD. Here's the 3. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
And Doncic throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Brunson scanning the floor. Fires the three, and that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 7 points.
No shortage of confidence from Luka Doncic. If he gets a clean pass, it's going up.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
A shot by Hardin, wide open. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities, make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Brunson kicks to Burke. Passes it to Doncic. The 10-footer. Jump shot is good. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Durant. Inside. Clock at 6. And here's Harris from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
Catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris' specialty? I think it is.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. Down low, here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Hardin. The kick out to Irving. Shoots from the corner. Doncic against KD. And here's Harris from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Brunson. Brown outside. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Hardin kicks to Griffin. KD against Porzingis. On its way from Irving for 2. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got his second bucket.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Thomas with the ball, and the pass to Aldridge. The Nets working the ball around now. Mills can't hit. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's the drive.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
His first foul.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
McLemore, the pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Bullock. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Moves back up. And it's good on the way in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Mills passes to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to...
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of covering for one another. And, I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Marjanovic. Doncic out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. Mills looking it over. Shoots the 3. No good that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Nets trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thomas dishes to Mills. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the Mavericks call time here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Griffin kicks to Harris. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harris has got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Burke can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Irving drives in. From deep Hardin. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And that one's good. Burke.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brunson against Irving. For 3, Durant. Irving can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that one's good. Burke.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Hardin. Top of the key, Harris. Nets passing it around. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Basket good. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Mavericks trail by 4. Dallas calls timeout.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle. His ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without being in your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
Doncic is checked in for Reggie Bullock.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Brunson against Irving. Pass to Burke. Back to Brunson. Porzingis trying to get free. Passes it to Brunson. Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got it all tied up now for the man.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Kicks it out to Hardin. Griffin passes to Aldridge. Fires the 3. No good from Irving. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Out to Doncic. Pass to Burke from outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Off the run. Hardin, no good. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for Dallas. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
Irving against Brunson. The pass to Griffin. Outside Irving from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 7.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
And thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage. And
over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts. They move the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Irving and Hardin, the 2-star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Durant kicks to Hardin. Action coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Burke. Back to Brunson. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Doncic outside. This one for 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
You know, the thinking is defensively trying to close off the lane, but how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
13 feet away. Tries again. Passes to Burke. Now Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Over Hardin. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Up top, Burke. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Doncic. Here's Marjanovic. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Marjanovic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to Irving. The 3. Good. It's Hardin with the assist that time. Irving's got 12.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Hardin has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates.
All right. Dallas calls timeout. And huge assist totals for Hardin, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. The three for Doncic. Kept alive. Here's Marjanovic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Marjanovic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Devin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And the Mavericks making a change here. Dozier's checked in.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Here's Irving. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Second personal. Third team foul.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
And stolen by Aldridge.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that.
Here's Dozier. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Can't hit from 12. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Dozier, guarded by Harris. A nice shot by Dozier. Dozier's got 6. Here's Hardin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately is rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Paul Millsap is checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. That's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brown's checked in for Marjanovic. Hardin dishes to Durant. Pass to Millsap. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown outside. Finney Smith passes to Bullock. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Gets it off. You can't get that one. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Reggie Bullock is out there with Burke, and it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 4. Here's Burke. Brown trying to free himself up. Here's Porzingis. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Porzingis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Irving passes to Griffin. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Bullock. Down kicks to Burke. Out to Porzingis. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Irving. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Nets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Irving. That's tipped. Over to the left wing. Looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Irving looking over the floor. And it's blocked by Brown. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's James Hardin in for Patty Mills. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Burke. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's KD. Pass to Irving. From deep. And the Nets miss again. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Timeout called the Nets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Thomas comes in for Joe Harris. Plus Mills in for Irving. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Burke, guarded by Hardin. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Durant launches from deep. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Burke looking over the floor. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Thomas.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And then Durant with the jam.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Burke with it, guarded now by Durant. And he drives in. And Durant sends it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Katie. And Katie throws it down.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. And if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Passes it to Porzingis. Down low. That one misses. Some solid defense from Aldridge. To the middle. And finished off by Katie.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Doncic looking it over. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 30.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And Katie, here we go.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mavericks leading by 3. And the foul on Hardin. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Joe Harris comes in for Thomas. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic and Durant sends it back. And here comes Hardin, leading the fast break. That's good from Harris on the assist by Hardin. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead for Dallas. They've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Durant kicks to Harris. Back to Katie. Outside Irving. Oh, and they take the lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Doncic against Hardin. Misses off the right eye.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Frames it from downtown.
And this is what makes KD special. The willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And Brunson has it in the corner. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Moses Brown. His first foul. First team foul.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 20-5 run. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Ntilikina can't hit. And Durant launches from deep. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
so I do whatever it takes to win. Like, honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates are making shots, so we're playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, in the show. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Ault, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.